Hey, Bad Friends!
Bad Friends, we are on tour. We're only doing a couple dates this year.
This is it. Atlantic City, New Jersey.
This weekend, we're in Atlantic City. Then we go to Salt Lake City, Temecula, Reno, Sacramento, Long Beach,
Windsor, Ontario,
Canada, Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada,
Tucson, Arizona.
We ended 420 in Viva Las Vegas. Come on and see us. Go to badfriendspod.com for those tickets. Badfriendspod.com. Also,
we got our
boy, I'm Bobby Mom. Look, we got Miyazaki. And here's the deal with these shirts. This is a competition. You asked for it. We want to see who's going to sell more shirts, me or the Bobo. Okay, you can buy these right now for only 2 weeks. That's it. For 2 weeks at badfriendsmerch.com. Badfriendsmerch.com. It's also going to be in the description, right? And you can buy these. Whoever sells more shirts is the winner.
You're going to win.
The loser has to do what? What does the loser have to do?
The loser has to massage the other person in a real masseuse table with a little donut head. Butt naked, head to toe, minutes, full body massage. With oil, the whole thing.
That'll probably be available on our Patreon at patreon.com/badfriends if you want to see us get massaged naked. The loser has to be butt naked for a full body massage.
I just want to let you know, it'll be funnier if Andrew has to massage me. You know that.
I don't know.
It's funnier.
No.
It's funnier that way.
No, it's not.
So buy the Miyazaki.
No, it's not. And by the way, we're both going to lose because the masseuse has to be naked and so does the person getting massaged.
Really?
Yeah, it's a body on body. That's the only way to do it. Go to badfriendsmerch.com, badfriendsmerch.com to get these shirts for 2 more weeks. That's it.
You two are bad friends.
Who are these 2 idiots?
A white dude and an Asian dude. You two are disgusting.
Well, you 2 are something.
We're bad friends.
Who'd you open for when you were young?
I was just seeing on there Bobcat.
Bobcat? You opened for him?
Book Relief, yeah.
Really?
That Police Academy movie with him, and he brought me on. Oh, gross. Is somebody here?
God, we were having such a lovely conversation. Yeah.
Reminder, nothing, huh? You always do reminders, no? Mm-hmm. You don't.
How many reminders? Check your phone.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, it's my fault. Sorry.
Whose fault is it?
My fault.
It's your fault?
Sorry, Bobby.
Wow.
I had no idea.
How could you not? We couldn't stop talking about this.
I forgot.
You scheduled this. I drove here from Ojai at 7 in the morning.
Ohio!
No, Ojai!
That's insane!
Insane. Say hi to David.
Thanks for coming. I'm such a big fan. I'm so sorry. I'll make it up to you. I know I see angry, David.
Dare you, yeah.
Are you furious?
He should be.
No, 32 movies.
Oh, fuck!
15.
I've never seen you like this. Listen.
77 commercials.
Yeah, I understand.
Specials.
Listen.
Let him finish.
1 book. And a holding deal. Bobby, what did I text you this morning? I go, wake up, today is your Super Bowl. And you didn't answer. Who canceled on me Friday and said, is there any way you can do it Monday? Is there any way? And I go, Bobby, for you, I'll do it Monday. I'll move everything around, 1:30. And you go, yeah, let me turn off my phone and all my...
So now he's been here for 44 minutes.
He's like...
Well, guess what, though?
No.
No, I got time for one more question. Go.
Okay.
Put your hair in a fucking scrunchie. We're doing this.
Okay.
Chug that Red Bull right now.
God,
just...
I'm not even fully...
What's in your mouth? Are you dipping right now, too?
Yeah, I'm not fully in the...
Give him something to spit in.
I'm not fully in this realm.
Dude, sometimes you don't have time to paint your nails. You just got to get down there. Such an asshole.
I want to hear more about this for one more second.
Yeah.
Bobcat was the first guy to take you on the road.
We're talking about comedy. Maybe you should sit this one out. And then I did. Bobcat was on Police Academy with me, and so I got that part as my first part. And then
you stole the movie.
And we did.
Can you shut up? Can you honestly shut the fuck up?
I'm all for fake compliments. It's bad.
I mean, at least it means something. Anyway.
So I did that one, and then we were up there in Toronto. We went to Yuck Yucks and shit. He would bring me around just because I was a comedian. So yeah. He would let me go. He goes, can this guy go on? And then that's Bobcat. And then for those of you who don't know, your crowd is what, 4 to 8 year olds?
I think we tap out at 6.
Like Bobby's big gesticular gestures, funny hair, and they watch it with the sound off. And anyway, so I went to the Yuck Yucks, and then they go, Bobcat, if you go on, we'll put him on. So that's how it works. And then I came back, and we stayed friends. I opened for him.
Now, when he's off stage, was the voice regular?
How are you? No, I think that was an act. He was a nice guy, though. And then I watched him do well. Then he got this movie Hot to Trot about a talking horse. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh my God,
And he
yeah.
had so much heat on him, and it all when I was there for the whole ride. It was terrifying.
And you watched him crash, and then you skyrocketed. What a
Not
weird.
really.
Did he ever call you after you got super famous?
No, we stayed friends for a while until I got a certain level. Bobby, I do like you looking at your phone like and throwing it like crazy, like, oh, you mean you reminded me on my phone? Why would you do it on the? That's where everyone does everything, Bobby. He's like, no, I was saying you should throw like.
Can I say one last?
You don't send pigeons anymore to fucking wait for a wake-up call?
Can I just say something?
Yeah, go ahead.
2 things. Number 1, this is great.
I'm sorry should have been the first thing out of your. I'm sorry is the number
Not even
one.
to that yet.
I already said I'm sorry.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
You yelled at this poor guy.
I'm
from
sorry.
Fucking Guadalajara.
Obviously, I'm sorry.
No, it's not
Obviously.
Oh my God.
What kind of games are we playing now?
Dude, this is like when my
Dude, I
dad
swear
when
to
my
fuck,
dad
what
used
you
to
doing
hit
right
me.
now, dude? You know what, dude?
When my dad used to
Fuck
hit
you
me and
guys
he'd be like,
now.
obviously I didn't mean to hit you. It's
Oh,
like,
can I just say something?
All
Okay,
right.
all right. I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
that's so
No,
dumb.
no. I'm sorry.
You're so
I made a
disingenuous.
mistake. But can I tell you something?
Please.
All right. There's good news here on this road. I'll tell you why. I'll spin it. Check it out, right? From now on, though, guess what? I owe you for the rest of my life.
That will get me literally nothing.
I
I mean, Jesus Christ. Talk about nothing.
I know, but you don't know that.
Well,
have you ever had a Korean? Have you ever had a Korean owe you a favor?
A flavor?
A favor. I just woke up.
Are you an ice cream
Shut
dealer?
the fuck up. Have you ever had a Korean owe you a favor? You haven't, have you, Dave?
No.
And our favors are tremendous. Gold bars.
Feels
You know what I mean? Free Nobu. You know what I mean? Pussy.
First of all, gold
You
bars
like
and
pussy?
Nobu.
You like pussy?
No.
Yeah, you know, okay.
These 2 immigrants don't know what's going on.
All right.
They're here getting
So-
3 credits.
All right. So secondly, I want to say is
Yeah.
when you did the young comedian special.
Oh boy, a real question.
No, I'm not doing a question. I'm giving you a compliment.
Oh, thank you. Okay, good.
Okay. You
I
look
said thank you
Can I
before I
just-
even know
by the
what-
way, you look like Wolverine, and I love it.
Do I look good today?
Yeah, you look.
Yeah, really
You
good.
look like Wolverine.
I suddenly
If he was
forget
sick,
all
but
the
Wolverine,
problems.
nonetheless.
It's a little gray here. Though.
Oh yeah. So here,
Did you
when
agree to that?
no,
Okay.
you
Is
look
your
like
hair gray at all?
there's strands.
Is it dyed? I don't care if it is.
No, I swear to God, there isn't. There's
Looks
strands.
good. I do like your.
Thank you so
I
much.
wish you had a mullet again. I like that look. I thought.
I'll go back to it because this
That's
is
the
what-
favor that you owe.
No, there's no.
That's the favor.
The favors.
No, that's it.
The favors go on forever with him now.
because he's.
They never end. It's like a Godstopper. It never ends. Congratulations, David. Congratulations. You get favors for the rest of your life. Congratulations. You win. Now, let me say something.
I have a real question for Andy.
Oh, fuck.
Is this podcast usable?
Yeah,
Or will this be like a practice?
This is like it's for Patreon. It'll be probably.
no.
Yeah,
This
probably.
is going to air.
Oh, relax.
Jesus, I don't like crazy Bob.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the biggest episode in planet Earth. It's gonna beat Smart Attic. I don't know what that's called. It's gonna be
Smart Attic?
What's it? Well, your friends, your 3 friends. It's gonna be fucking
Smartless?
yeah. Smart Attic.
First of all, this is definitely not beating Smartless.
it will this episode.
Not
Does
unless
this
you
thing
tone
do
it
well
down.
At all? Just
Okay, all right.
someone else's out.
It
Am I
does-
going crazy?
This does well.
I like
I'll
this
calm
because
down.
I see it. And
I'll calm
it's pretty
down.
funny.
Well, we like your show. We just, you know, the problem is you guys are respectful and business-like and on time and professional and
I was telling when we get there 45 minutes early, this sounds crazy. Just hear me out. On the day of like a shoot of a podcast, this ragtag operation held in a fucking strip mall in the middle of nowhere.
you're gonna give him money.
I go to
He's gonna give you money.
I go to use the bathroom. I go, you have a bathroom here? Oh, here's a key with a cinder block on it. There's a shell down in Tahunga. I go, guys, where is the money going? I know we make money.
It's right there.
That
Pay him.
inflatable chair and all this other dog shit. Look at that money. Did you just set last night or a couple?
Hey, thanks for coming, man.
Normally I wouldn't accept it.
Get some lunch.
But today,
Get some lunch.
get some lunch.
Get some nice lunch. Now let me say something.
I didn't even do a full set.
No.
I'm not Brian Monarch.
Yeah, I was about to say where.
I can't afford more than
Just
that.
meet Brian Monarch in the alley.
Yeah. Oh, so can I just say? So you did this HBO Young Comedian special.
Yeah,
I was a kid, young, high school, and you did a promo though for it. And I remember the promo. It was an interview, right? And you said something at the end, and I'd never heard this. And then people have said it before, but you said something. You go, "Hold me." I don't know why he said that.
Yeah.
right? But I remember laughing super loud as a kid.
Yeah. Weird things like that. Like when I was...
Let me see it right there. First one.
When I was on my first Johnny Carson, I think in the middle, I go, ooh, I had a sweater on. I go, somebody went to the Gap. Anyway, so in the middle of my set.
Yeah.
So people thought that was interesting because it was so weird to say on a regular set, on my first set on TV. So I know what you're saying. I'm not giving myself a compliment. I'm saying I like to throw in, I think I said, hold me.
Yeah, it was a segue or like it was a throwaway or something. But I remember going, it was so random and so funny.
That's an old,
wow.
It wasn't in that.
Look at that. Look at you.
I know. Look at that belt.
That tucked in. That's fine. This is the Seinfeldian era of tuck it in.
This is way before the untuck it store.
God, look at how cute he is. Oh.
And I button it to the top for fucking God knows why. You don't have a stylist. None of these old shows, you have anyone telling you anything.
I forget who else is on this lineup with you.
Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
Drake Sather, who is fucking great. He unalived himself since then.
Yeah.
God, you're such a hip cat.
Yeah.
Oh. You know the
I want to make
talk.
sure you can use it.
I know, that's great.
And
don't use words like cat because he's a little older. That's crazy.
Sorry, you're...
anyway, yeah.
Am I older than you? You could be anywhere, and don't tell me, from 20 to 90. Honestly?
Yeah.
Are you...
We're kind of close, like 5-year difference probably.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
You look good, though.
Thanks, man.
And it was Jan Karam, Warren, not Hutchison, Warren Thomas, who passed away.
Did not unalive.
He did not.
God did that. Sometimes God does
tough disease. And
anyway, that was very influential in my comedy.
Thank you.
That moment of him saying...
Yeah, because I remember going, I liked the act, you know what I mean? But I was like, I loved it, but I was like, that right there made me laugh so loud because it was so weird and random to me at that time that I was just like, oh. And also, you were so young. You look like you're my age. So I was just like, this is a kid doing, you know what I mean? Like on HBO, this is insane.
That's how I felt about Swartzen. When I saw Nick, he was like, we're not too far off in age. And when he did his Comedy Central half hour and he was that young, he was 17 or something? When he
was he really?
He was he had the youngest half hour.
Oh, these guys actually do something?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
He had the youngest half hour. I think he was the youngest guy to get a half hour on Comedy Central. 22 years old, youngest comic star on Comedy Central Presents. But I remember seeing it and being like, that's me. That's a kid like us. Like it does do that thing.
Fire because if you're 22, you're like, that guy's doing better than me, and I have to do more.
I got to do something.
Catch up with this.
I was still in college. I mean, he was already.
It's not a race, guys.
Huh?
It's not a race.
Well, you're not running. That's for sure.
Because you're losing.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. No, Bobby. When we did that HBO thing, they go, "You have 30 seconds. We're just going to film you. You say whatever you want." It was so weird because we all were like, "What are you going to say?" They go, "We're going to do you separately. You say anything you want for 30 seconds. So everyone, you didn't know till you watched it. And I remember my manager goes, I saw the one you did. Do you want to redo that? Do you like that one? And I go, well, I didn't know what to say. He goes, well, yeah, obviously. But and here's what I said. Just picture you have 30 seconds and you're a new comic. And here's what I decided to say. I go, I went to Kmart the other day and I got a flat tire. This isn't even a bit. I go, I got a flat tire. So I went and I was hungry. So I went in the back and there was a little dirty rotisserie with hot dogs in it. And I said to the lady working there, are these all beef? And she goes, I don't think so.
This is funny.
And I go, and that was it. And they go, so that's the one? And I go, I think it's funny.
It is.
Because it really happened.
Yeah.
And I go, I should have done more of that type of humor because it was a little offbeat than just regular joke. But when I got on SNL and then, a couple people remember? When I got on SNL, I couldn't figure out how to write a sketch or do a weekend update piece without just do jokes from my act.
Yeah.
And I think it was Conan O'Brien was there, and he goes, "You have to do like a concept, like a whole feel of a bit, and then the idea will sell some of the stuff without being like punchlines." And it took so long. So the first one that actually worked like that, where I was a receptionist and I was going, "Oh, and you are," and it was more like an attitude. And when I was getting laughs on stuff that wasn't like a punchline, then I really was like another thing went off. Like, oh, you can do it like this.
Right.
So I started learning, oh, that's how you write sketches that are just the idea of it everyone's rolling with. So do you remember that one where I'm like a sort of a condescending receptionist?
A greeter, yeah, right?
Yeah. I remember.
I pretend I don't know who anyone is.
Uh-huh.
And I go, it's a little crazy right now. And so, and then that worked. And then they put it up in the front. Oh, look at that picture of me looks good. Look at the bottom. See where I have a coat on?
Yeah, he wants the newer one from Vanity
Oh, wow,
Fair.
you look great there.
That's a good one.
It actually says, sorry, David Bowie. David Spade turned down a request from
that
you?
was.
You also kind of look like Tom York from Radiohead a little bit.
A little bit.
That was for this sketch where Bowie, I couldn't get it on, and then Bowie was on the musical guest with Tin Machine, and I said, I'm going to write Bowie. And
I love
one
that album. The one album they did, Tin Machine. I love it.
I didn't.
Let's move on. Okay.
So, as I just push him away.
Yeah, I love that. It feels so good.
In it.
It feels
so
so good.
I say, I put Bowie in at the end going, I'm David Bowie. And I'm like, I'm sorry. And he's like, I've actually done it. It's just, I'm not much of a music guy, just talking down to him. So then they go, oh, David Bowie read the sketch. He wants to talk to you about it. I go, about his 3 lines? I go, sure. So they gave me his fake name. They said, call this hotel.
Do you remember his fake name?
I do not.
God, I wish I remember.
Cool?
I want to know his alias.
It was cool. I had it written on a piece of paper because he called me, and they said, call him back. And then I called him.
Oh, my God.
And they put me through.
Imagine.
Can you imagine?
I can't imagine.
26, 25. And I haven't gotten the sketch on it.
Imagine.
He goes, David, I'm reading this reception. And I'd met him at the Young Comedian Special. Oh, see, look, now we're buddies. So I'd met him before, but not this. This was after. So I say, oh, yeah. I said, oh, he goes, this is so funny. I run into these people all the time. Any way I can play your part. And I go, oh, well.
Did you read it, Dave?
He goes, that's way funnier. And it was my lesson in quit just plugging people in to make you look good. Because you do a sketch and the host comes. The host has to do something because when they go in the meeting, they go, I like that one. It's really funny, but what do I do? And they're like, yeah, get rid of it. And you go, the sketch killed. And then you figure out later, make sure Alec Baldwin does something.
Yeah.
What does he have to play?
Yeah.
Because he wants to score or whoever the host is. So I go, well, it was kind of one of the sketches where Wayne's were I want to do it more than once. And he's like, I'd love to do it. And they were like, if David Bowie we'll put it on for sure.
Yeah.
And I said no. Because I go, I want to try. Meanwhile, it had the stink of it. It didn't get on. Mm. And then so when you put it in read through again, it's tougher because they don't get on. And then they go, and then they go, and then it just fades away. So I still didn't do it. And then everyone's like, I probably would have let him do it. I'm going, I know, but it's so good. And anyway, I got it on about 4 months later.
Wow.
And he was weird about it. That's what
Who'd you get it on with?
I think I went with Roseanne.
Oh, that's
no.
cool.
MC Hammer was the first one, and it was the last sketch in the whole show. And then the next one was Roseanne, and it was the first sketch, and that was the best one that ever worked.
Wow.
Then I did it one more time, and then but the Roseanne one was the best one.
Did you ever have one that you did? The Lauren removes it, but then plugs it back in last minute. Right before dress or whatever.
They don't do that because they have to build the whole set. So if it doesn't get on a read through, you're fucked. But they might take a weekend update and say, "Hey, did you want to do that? We have a light weekend update."
And throw you in.
Yeah. Do you have anything? But Sandler would sometimes write a song after read through. If anything happens during the week and you can throw something in, and then if it's very topical, that's the beauty of it.
Now, when you had your regimen of SNL, you'd have to be to places on time, right? And
I'm looking at Bobby already drifting off. He's like,
I'm not drifting off.
Is there one of these where you had fun and
no, I've had enough. First of all, number one, I've had enough of it.
I don't give a fuck.
I know please, that's fine. You do what you do. Go down to your path.
I'm already down it. I'm running full speed.
And I'm not trying to be controversial. You guys talk. I'll dip. I'm slowly waking up. I realize what's going on.
Just be on the show.
I'm on the show. I'm listening to everything you're saying. What are you talking about, pal?
He told me
I love you, dude. I made a mistake. I'm sorry.
No, we are buddies.
We're buddies. It's not like he's somebody that I've gone to do many dinners with him. We've gone out many times.
That's true.
I know him for years. You know what I mean? And as a friend, I'm allowed to make a mistake. I made a mistake. But I don't like being fucking persecuted. I don't like being in a corner. I don't like. These are years of.
Are this us being friends?
Yeah, years. That's a son in Hawaii.
Is that me?
That's you, dude, with Chris Wintanky.
Witowski.
Yeah, and
Witowski.
Wrong. That's from the wrong Missy.
Yeah, it was from the wrong Missy.
A tour de force for Bobby.
Do you remember that day?
Oh yeah.
That day.
Let's talk about it.
Was the worst day of my life.
You know about it.
Yeah. That was the worst day of my life. But it turned out to be the best. So
that movie was such a fucking monster. I love it.
Great. But
I looked like shit the whole movie, and that killed me.
Wait, why? What do you mean?
I had to shave. I actually voluntarily shaved I was in Portland, and I go, I should have like darker hair and fucking shave and not look like myself. And I look so bad. And then they gave me a clip-in wig of darker hair.
They didn't just want to dye your hair?
It was a bigger pain in the ass.
Why didn't you just want to dye your own hair?
I did. And then we added more. I go, I don't need this. Anyway, once we were locked into it. Anyway, we did the whole movie. Lauren was great. That's Sarah Chalk. And look at Bobby Fresh-Face.
God, look at how young you look right there for some reason. That was like 2 years ago, but you looked so young.
Me? That was 5 years ago.
Really? No.
4 years
that
ago.
old?
When did you turn
before COVID?
Dead inside. Oh, COVID.
That was before COVID, right?
Yeah, it aired during COVID. Yeah, so we did it right before.
Wow.
Yeah.
I look like shit now.
No.
That's what you just said. Yeah. I looked young and fucking springy back then.
Why do you look like you got up on time back then? Like you were humming along, scheduled.
Oh, do you remember that? I sent that in.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was just talking to Heather. Like, I was like, Bobby didn't do Lights Out that much, but
how many times did you do it?
Theo didn't do it at all.
Once or twice, but I did send a couple of videos. Yes, a couple of videos.
I did.
That was funny.
3 times. I think I did 3 times. 2 or 3 times.
It was very funny. Can we talk about what happened at the Wrong Missy?
What happened?
Oh, you think it's that or no? Well, I did. So I had one line.
Yeah. No, you had. You were greeting us. Another problem with that scene was, not your fault, but we walk in and Sandler's kids play the kids there, and they walk in and then they're talking loud, and Lauren goes, "Hey kids, shut the fuck up." She screams at him. So it's hard to follow that bit because it was really funny. And then we get to the front desk and you go, "Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Tim."
Yeah. But mine wasn't a bit. It was just a line, right? It wasn't a joke there.
You were written in because you're Bobby Lee and everyone loves you. It's like what people say, you're just funny. And
yeah.
But we didn't give you a great funny part.
Yeah. So I said the line, which is fine.
Do the line right now.
I don't remember it, but I remember this. I did the line and I remember, stop. And then
it was horrible.
Sandler walking up and he says, I don't know what you're doing, man.
Goddamn.
I go, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, I just don't know. I mean, it's like, it's play it real.
It's a good Sandler impression too.
And I go, that's what he sounds like. Okay. When he's not fucking
real
performing.
People in real life.
Thank you so much. I don't like what the fuck you're doing right now. So anyway, I do it again. And then, there's another problem. It's like, you're not clear about this and that. And it just kept going. And as it went, I just started sweating. And I remember David looking at me going,
I was trying not to laugh because I go, if he fucking fucks this up again. We were laughing.
I didn't fuck it up. I don't think. Did I fuck it up?
They just go, you go, good evening, Mr. Tim. I'm like, is he trying to sound like a real person? It's making me sick. Because I'm so used to being a goofball, you being a goofball.
Yeah.
And you were being so straight, I couldn't take it.
But it's weird to put him in such a straight role.
It was sort of...
I tried to be real about it, but he was like, what are you doing? I go,
no, you're great. And it was just an odd situation. Then we got the giggles because it was taking forever. And Adam was there.
One line took forever.
He's not there all the time. And he's drinking coffee in the back.
I was so stressed. Vroom! And now a word from our friends at Vroom.
If you're in the market for a used car but dreading the hassle on top of wondering if you're even buying a quality ride, you need to check out Vroom.
I've been shopping on Vroom.com and they have thousands of cars and trucks to choose from, all with delivery straight to you.
I got to tell you, Bobby found a new Toyota Pathfinder that he really liked, and all the popular makes and models are on there. So it's hard to pick a favorite, right? Mm-hmm. All vehicles on Vroom.com go through a thorough inspection and reconditioning process and come with a 90-day limited warranty.
They even give you 7 days of 250 miles, whichever comes first, to make sure you love your new ride. And if you don't, you can return it.
Not only can you buy a car or truck on Vroom, you can sell or trade in your old ride too. All you have to do is provide a few details, and they'll give you an offer in as little as 2 minutes.
They'll even come pick it up for free. Vroom is the better way to buy and sell cars, and that's exactly what their customers are saying. Like Timothy, who said,
"Great cars, great shopping experience, and app. Great service all the way through delivery."
That was Timothy, by the way.
Yeah, check it out for yourself and find your next ride at Vroom.com.
That's Vroom.com. Display.
You guys check it out, dude. When I was a kid, I used to have posters. They get ripped and torn so easily. But now in the future, which is now the present moment, we have Display. These things are amazing.
They're a one-of-a-kind metal poster designed to capture your unique passions. Display created a 21st century canvas that's sturdy, magnet-mounted, and durable enough to withstand a lifetime of intense enjoying and staring.
You guys know the Display. They have been part of Bad Friends family for a very long time. And if you know, you know. If you don't, you better check them out.
Listen to this.
Oh,
this is heavy, man. This is not some crappy cheap poster that you got from Spencer's Gifts. This is the real deal Holyfield, all right?
Yeah.
They're carbon neutral. You're saving trees, okay? And they're durable, and they're magnet mounted, so you're not putting holes in your wall, which is huge. You put a little magnet there, and it sticks to the wall. You don't need to worry about ripping up holes and tearing up your house.
Yeah. Make sure you get disc plates and use the link in the description. The discount will be applied automatically at the checkout, or use code BADFRIENDS at checkout to get 22% off for 1 to 2 disc plates, 33% off for 3 disc plates.
You heard him right. Make sure to get your disc plates. Use the link in the description. The discount's going to be applied automatically, like Bob said, at the checkout, or use the code BADFRIENDS if you want to get some Bad Friends stuff. And they have tons of other stuff on there, too. You're going to get 22% off for 1 to 2 disc plates, or 33% off for 3 or more disc plates. Disc plates, collect your passions.
Right. So then I left that set like in a fury.
Mr. and Mrs. Morris.
Say
good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Morris. Let's see you do it right now.
Yeah.
Action.
Good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Morris.
That's perfect.
That's what I did. That's what I fucking did, dude. All right?
Sandler didn't think so.
I know. So I get in the van. I'm depressed. I go to fucking the hotel.
Eat.
You're right. And what happens? I go upstairs. I'm at the bar.
Eat.
And there's a guy next to me at the hotel. Now this is that day. He's an Asian dude. It was Gene.
Oh, Gene Hong. That's right.
Right. And he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, you Bobby Lee, right?" I go, "Yeah." And he goes, "I produce Magnum PI." And he goes, "I'm going to write you in."
That led to a bunch of episodes.
Fucking 4 years of work.
Oh, see.
And you know what? So if Sandler wasn't mean to you that day, you wouldn't have gone on that little eating binge, your little sad boy binge. You wouldn't have met Gene.
If I hadn't gone in general, because I remember it was one line, and Dave was like, "Just do a favor." I go, "It's one line," but I did it for, I do it because it's David, right?
Fun. It was good to have you there.
It was great. Anyway, it did so much for me. Thank you so much for having me on there. I apologize for being late.
Didn't we go to Nobu that night? Because we went to eat while you were in town.
Oh, no, you and I went to that restaurant. We went to the strip steak.
Oh, yeah, that was strip steak.
Oh, yeah. But after that, no, that night we didn't go eat.
What hotel was that at?
I was embarrassed to be with him. I go, what if Sandler
Sandler gives notes on how he's eating the steak. God. Yeah, you're eating it like a fucking robot.
Yeah.
Just eat it.
No, it's tough.
The Four Seasons was that beautiful.
Do you like girls with tattoos?
It depends. Not on the facial structure of the face, but like on the neck. And
who has that?
No, there's some
like
girls.
In the bone. I don't like the bones.
Like, there's this new service you can flirt with girls that are locked up right now doing time. What? And there's some face tat chicks that are just stunning.
Really?
Yeah, go to this. I see them online all the time. On TikTok, they show these girls that are still in prison that there's a dating app for girls. They're going to get out soon.
Right.
And
I would go. They'd have to be out within under a year.
Yeah, I think it's like 6 to 8 months.
It also depends on the crime.
Well, here you go, meetinginmate.com.
Yeah.
No, the crime doesn't really matter. They're absolving their sins in there.
Pals, because they're the pen.
That's where it's from.
Whoa. Oh, there's a whole. It's like oh my God, look at all of them.
All right, some featured ladies.
Twitter I follow where it's just mugshots.
Mugshots of beautiful women who got arrested.
Are there body shots or just the face?
She just
can be deceiving.
They usually just do hair from up.
Call them on the.
No, okay, here we go. What do you think?
Okay, Samantha Bullchild. Tough name.
Is she your type?
She's out in Coachella, California. Coachella is a name of a place we have here?
Yeah.
My name's Sammy.
It's Chowchilla.
Oh, Chowchilla. That's even worse.
It's Chowchilla, yeah.
I enjoy meeting new people. I'm interested in your culture.
What's she gonna write?
And killing you.
Yeah. Says it right there.
To get to know people.
Yeah.
Kill you.
Date of birth, 8/3/87. See, no, they tell you stats. Go down. Height 5'9". Weight, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Is that what she said?
No.
I love TikTok, frijoles, and killing.
Like slow torture.
Yeah. Give me another one, because I'm not really into the Mexican thing right now.
Why not? You're over it?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Wow.
That phase is done. Let's go
He
white.
does go through big phases.
This is white right here?
Yeah, this is white. You like good old fat.
Now, what does she do, this girl?
Say what they did?
Let's see if they say what they did.
What does she do, this girl?
Okay, so hold on. What does it say? Their maximum release date would be 2028.
Too long.
What did you do,
What
young
did you
lady?
do, Lily?
Sorry. That's a red flag. When you're in for more than 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, that means the crime was
bad.
Pretty bad.
She's a masseuse.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? She can hit the ground running when she gets out.
Back to work. Right back to work.
Yeah, go to the Four Seasons.
I do want to know what they did.
Yeah, I need what they did. That's what this site needs. What they did.
Do you like girls that have tattoos with sayings on them?
You don't have tattoos, do you, Dave?
I do have 2, but they're just stupid.
What are they? You started
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
What is it?
What is it?
Well, this one I got on Saturday Night Live as a joke. You could even pull that up. Sean Penn gave me a tattoo. There you go. It was just a joke, and then he gave me another one about 5 years ago because I wanted him.
Life's a garden, dig it.
No, that's not it.
I know.
Other people.
That's very funny. So you have a Calvin and Hobbes?
Yeah, because he couldn't do the one we picked, and so we just had to pick one out of the cartoon.
I hate it when people go, Matt, you're on MadTV. It's like SNL. I go,
who says that? No one's ever said
no,
that.
people have said that. Mexicans have said that.
No, but
I go, I go.
Well, that's SNL for
I
Mexicans.
know, but
Mad
our
TV.
biggest star was like Nicole Richie.
She was on MadTV.
Like, you know what I mean? And we would get people like before there was. Like one time we got Ryan Reynolds, but we didn't know who he was.
Think how crazy that is. In Living Color had bigger stars than you.
I know. We would get, but then we would get like Marilyn Manson, Green Day played. We had the Strokes play.
That's cool.
So we had cool younger bands, but it's like, I would look at their show and I go, I mean, it was a completely different program. It was a completely different level.
But everyone knows MadTV, so that's kind of good. It was very well known. I've heard of it at least. I don't know if it was like churning out superstars, but Artie Lang was on. Were you on the movie? I like Artie Lang. I did a movie. Why? What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I mean, the class of guys I was in on, they've gone on to work.
From MadTV, you? That's good. It is.
Key and Peele.
Oh, Key and Peele is great.
Yeah, but they weren't on as long as you were, right?
But they were on for 5 years.
You did 7?
I did
That's
8.
real.
Eight.
Who's who?
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
cares?
So,
Matt Bronger. There's
Matt
Matty.
Bronger
There's
was
Matty
on
B.
it. Yeah. We had
Arden Mirren. Who's in the middle? Who's that girl in the middle?
Rockwell on the right?
Nicole Parker.
Oh, Nicole. That's Nicole Ari Parker?
Bobby, are you 11? Is that you?
Yeah, I'm in the bottom. That was my 8th year. That was the last year.
8th year?
That was the last year. Yeah.
Who's the person at the top?
Eric Price. Like Keegan did it still one last year. Johnny Sanchez.
I know. I see Johnny.
Yeah,
That's so
yeah,
funny.
yeah.
He looks so young there.
So young.
What
Anyway, let's move on.
That is a good class. Bring up Spade's class.
Yeah. Where's my class? Look at your fucking... Do you ever play Asian characters on there?
Look at this cat. Look at Spade. You were on with nobodies. David Spade was on SNL with fucking literal nobodies. Who are any of these people? I recognize none of these fucking humans. Dude, holy shit.
I mean,
This is honestly
Al Franken.
This is like when
Chris Farley. Oh my God.
This is like when when we were doing the men's basketball Olympic team. This was the dream team. And then they'd have to play like fucking Sweden or some shit.
The women's side.
Yeah.
With Sweden women's team.
That was a good year.
This is dream team shit.
Where's Mike Myers, though?
Mike's probably taking the picture, right?
He was there.
You guys always
Mike, can you take this? He's like, well, I wanted to... Oh.
I mean, dude, what a fucking, you were in the gut of some of the
did
great,
it, dude.
It's unbelievable.
It's incredible.
Today is actually a sad anniversary of Chris.
Today?
Mm.
Wait, is it really today?
Mm.
Get the fuck out of here.
Someone on Twitter told me. I think.
No way.
I knew it was close to Christmas.
You know why I thought, you know what's so weird about this? This is one of those things, December 18th. Holy fucking shit.
Is that today?
Oh my God, that is
Remember
today.
it airs in 2020.
You were on set when...
And you were fucking late today
The disrespect is...
on Farley's.
I slept in for him.
Oh yeah, this actually makes a lot of sense.
That's nice.
Yeah, homage.
You know why when I was this morning when I got up and I was getting coffee and I was scrolling, I did see someone posted a new photo of Chris with a crown hat on with a cigarette in his mouth. Have you seen that go around?
Yeah.
Man, it's such a fucking cool photo, and it made me go, "Oh, that's." I just thought it was just like someone posting that photo. Look at this fucking photo. Look at how awesome that photo is.
Cool. He was actually good looking dude. He took some cool fucking pictures.
I mean, that is fucking powerful shit. I don't know. He just had, I don't know.
How are you?
When you found out, you told me you were on set, right? I remember that you told me that. You were on the sitcom. What's it?
I really opened up to you one day.
Yeah, you did.
I was on Just Shoot Me.
Just Shoot Me, yeah.
A couple people remember. Thank you. Couple in the back.
You want to Just Shoot Me and
What's that? Your vape pen?
Yeah, he's a vape
A
kid.
drug dealer runs it in.
Well,
He's like this.
You did see the Minnesota junkie there. He's our little house slut.
Oh yeah, you don't have to tell me which one's which. I saw that dude dragging the cinder block.
But I do have to say,
he's not stealing.
I want to say another good thing about you, and I'm just gonna I just want to say because now I'm fully awoke.
Oh, thank God.
I just woke up.
God bless.
Thank
And I'm fully here. So I want to say this. Okay, here we go.
48 minutes in.
Yeah, the show's over.
Yeah, I know. I just want to say this. Honestly, David, and this is, I'm being completely, look at me. I'm so ashamed that I woke up late. I fucking forgot. I'm so sorry, and it'll never happen again. That's number one. I owe you favors forever for the rest of your life. That's number two. But I do have to say, you were even before I even knew you. You were just one of the nicest guys, dude, in the scene. Because it's like, I remember you would like randomly take photos with me and stuff, and I didn't know you that well, you know. But you were always like available and really cool, and
these compliments are sort of mid-level.
No,
like you always had nice shoes.
No. You also you're very. Oh, can I? You're also stylish.
Okay. Now we're getting.
I remember one time I was wearing a Montclair jacket, and you put your finger around. You go, someone's doing well, with your finger around the Montclair logo, right? I see. That's the thing.
I was hitting on you.
Oh, I remember little moments with us, dude. And that goes a long way.
I like
dude.
these guys pull up Montclair.
Yeah.
Nothing to do. They're like,
and I just feel
pulled up the word moments.
well, I like the yeah.
Montclair is no fucking bullshit, by the way.
No
Bobby's
bullshit.
Doing fine. Bobby, is it true? And I have a question for you.
Okay, go ahead.
Montclair.
It's called Turning the Tables. I do an interview show myself. Is this getting lower like my dick? This is as it goes. It just, you know, I took a DeVry class. You don't have to come on here and snap.
Go fix it, Matt. Oh my.
Gilligan. Oh, no. All right. Just no,
come on, Jim Varney, fix it.
if you can.
Dude.
My God.
Dude, you're fired, dude. That was so dumb. What you just did.
He broke the fuck. He's gonna break that. The TV's broken.
Jamie, I got it, guy.
He's like, oh.
Say sorry, David Spade.
Sorry, David Spade.
That a boy.
He's like, I saw a Dusty Slay video. Anyway, so what was I even telling you?
You were about to give him a compliment. He wanted to give you a compliment.
No, it wasn't that. He was telling another story.
What did I just say? I just started something. No one fucking remembers. It was literally 18 seconds ago.
You did, because he kept complimenting you.
Mm-hmm. I go this and that, and then.
And you said, I'm going to compliment you.
No, he said,
No.
I want to turn the tables on you because
I do also
yeah,
an
here it
interview
is.
show.
Thank you.
I do an interview.
This
Yeah.
fucking guy.
He finally pipes up.
Update that visa. Give him another 6 months.
Oh, he knocked up a chick here, and now he's
Oh, you
locked.
did?
Yeah, he's
Smart.
locked. Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna remember? Are you fucking high? I gotta put up a haze. I can't handle it, man.
It's just nicotine.
Can't handle it. I'm a millionaire. I can't handle it. Everything's going right in my life. I can't deal with it.
All right.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so is it true you don't know how much money you have? Because I thought this was very interesting.
I don't.
Because I have an accountant, and I go in once a month, and I go over it. And I thought, Bobby, I could probably guess not how much money you have, but you do very well. But I think that would make me more anxious to not know. Because obviously you can afford whatever you want. You're not going crazy.
It makes me more anxious to know.
I know how much he has, because I have better communication with his accountant.
Because
Do
when
you really? Do you guys have the same guy?
no, because
No.
I went in because my therapist goes, you got to go in because you want to know what's, you got to be responsible and know what's going on in your life.
So he's not stealing from you.
Yeah, so I went in there, and when he told me what I had, I got really upset. Mm-hmm. Right, because I thought I had more than that.
That's the problem. When I go in, it's always less than.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm never gonna know again. I don't ever want to know. I want to think that I'm rich.
His business manager also is no less than 94 years old and lives at the
He's
beach.
like this visor.
Yeah. Are you touring anyway?
I'm on tour right now. DavidSpade.com. I don't like to talk.
Let's
about
bring up some dates.
it. Yeah,
let's
click
put
it
some
up.
dates up.
Announcing it. Yeah, this is why I think I'm why I'm here. I want to push.
Are you going to record a new hour?
That's such a fucking big decision.
Okay, so you're playing the Riv in Chicago, my hometown. Love.
That's my first one in January.
Dude, I love the Riv. That's such a...
This
Have
airs
you played
probably
that
in
before?
August. Played
So,
exactly
so
in-
when this is out, you'll be in Spokane, Washington.
I'm
good old
moving. I'm moving
Spokane.
the Moore Theater, so I'm going to be in Spokane. I have Santa Rosa, San Diego.
Seattle. We played Balboa. Love
It was tough this year because I did not as many as like Nate or Theo, but I did a lot for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking did it too late. I should have been doing this when I'm 30, 40, but I just always, I feel like I was always in a show or movie and I couldn't, no one was doing theaters. I mean,
Now everyone... Now
5 years ago,
theaters
8
is
years ago,
everywhere now.
it was all like, this guy did a week at the Improv, sold it out, so you can make some money. If you go down to Irvine, it's a bigger Improv. I would do those, but man, to go to a theater tour is tough. This is the first year
Well, so now you're going to Austin in March. Are you going to do Joe's Club or no? Do you have any?
I just do the Paramount. I might go over there and do
pop-up.
No, what's that thing called? Kill Tony?
Oh, yeah. Kill Tony.
I don't really know them, but I think I might go see if I can try to do that.
Yeah, you should.
And then just do something different. And I'll see Adam Egget. Maybe I'll go there and see him, yeah. And I don't know. It's all fun. Then I do the Venetian with Nikki Glaser. We do that.
Oh, yeah.
Times.
And you're doing Netflix as a joke festival
you
too?
You should do that. You could probably do the Venetian both.
We're playing the Cosmo 4-5. Wait, what?
Oh, I'm sorry.
What is it? 420. We're playing the Cosmo.
Is that small?
It should still be open.
It's closing down right now.
It is?
We're they're going out of business show.
Yeah.
Are you being real?
And they're giving away the tickets, yeah. If you jump in the Bellagio fountain, you get a free ticket to our show.
Don't forget to bring your merch.
Are you being real though?
No, man.
Doing good.
Cosmo's good. Don't worry about it.
Are you guys known to close down theater?
We're fine.
We'll be fine.
We'll be
You
fine.
guys do good. I
No, we do very
and
good.
You guys had just done it.
We do a bunch of shows. We do like...
What could your show be? You do it with this one and then the other unnamed podcast that we don't talk about here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you hate it, Andrew?
No. I think it's a total waste of his time, but I think it's fine that he does it.
Finally, a real answer.
It's a remarkable soft white underbelly is what it's called.
Yeah. Can I tell you what happened
Which,
to me
by the way,
this
is
week?
great. If you've never seen soft white underbelly,
Can I tell you what happened to me?
interview heroin addicts.
Are you sure you don't want to save it for the other one?
No.
Shopify.
When we started podcasting, man, an online store was the first thing from our minds.
Well, because we didn't know if we were going to sell merch.
We didn't know. But now that we do Shopify, dude.
Well, here's the deal. You got to use Shopify. It's so easy.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do it now. And I got to tell you, a lot of people are like, if you have a global commerce platform that you want to help sell whatever product you've got, they can help you scale every single side of your business. It makes it so easy to put stuff on there, to organize payments and what's coming in and what's going out. You don't have to worry about doing merch from your garage anymore.
Shopify is the global commerce platform that helps you sell every stage of your business. From the launch your online shop stage, at the first real life store stage, all the way to the did we just hit 1 million order stage, Shopify is there to help you grow.
Whether you're selling scented soap or offering outdoor outfits or what have you, Shopify helps you sell everywhere, from their all-in-one e-commerce platform to their in-person POS system. Wherever and whatever you're selling, Shopify's got you covered. Shopify helps you turn browsers into buyers with the internet's best converting checkout, up to 36% better compared to other leading commerce platforms. Shopify powers 10% of all e-commerce in the United States, and Shopify is the global force behind Allbirds, Rothy's, Brooklinen, and millions of other entrepreneurs of every size across 175 countries. And sell more with less effort thanks to Shopify Magic, your AI-powered all-star. Plus, Shopify's extensive help resources are there to support your success every step of the way, because businesses that grow with Shopify.
Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/badfriends.
All lowercase.
Go to shopify.com/badfriends now to grow your business no matter what stage you're in. Shopify.com/badfriends. Can I just tell you what happened? Why we had to move the thing just real quick? Or no?
Yeah, please.
What's that?
Well, I was going to go to lunch when this is over. First fucking hour I was here.
It is insane to eat a banana, but you had to do it quickly because nobody wants to see you eat.
Well, I did it because I knew he was blabbing away. There's no fucking turn the camera off me for a while. I'm just trying to stay alive. I'm on Survivor here, fucking walking around this dead mall.
Remember that one time I drove you to Sarah Silverman's house? That was cool.
Did you?
Yeah, remember she had a party I wasn't invited to?
You did.
I wasn't invited to, so I just dropped you off and I'm like, bye. And I left.
I don't think I get a +1.
Yeah. Like, I've done things, man.
You drove him to Sarah's house?
party?
Yeah.
I've been to that rooftop party.
Yeah.
Everyone goes.
You never been?
Next year you should go.
I don't think she likes me.
Yeah, she said that.
Yeah. I don't know.
It is fun, though.
Everybody likes you, buddy.
I know, but I wanted to go up. I just felt like the vibe wasn't like can I can't go. Can I go?
I went to a holiday party last night.
Who was there?
You know, I knew for those of you at home, last night was a Sunday. And last night I knew of 2 Christmas parties on a Sunday. It's so weird. Don't you think that's weird?
See, I found it weird too. Pete Holmes lives up and away from here, and we made the long drive. It was nice. And it's one of those moments where I realized it's a Sunday.
It's too far.
It's a far Sunday.
Is that the Ojai party?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, but it was actually wonderful. It was great to go see. I wanted to go see them up there, and I never go up there, so I wanted to go see.
How far is Ojai from here?
An hour and 25.
Oh, did you spend the night last night?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is there a hotel up there, or do you stay at his house?
Ojai Valley Inn is right there. There's a hotel right there. It's nice.
Bobby, do you think you'll get married? This is what everyone asks me, and I hate it.
I don't think so. I think...
You think you're too damaged? You were sort of married to...
Kalila, yeah. I look at...
Finish it for me. Kalila, yeah. And then how long did that go?
10
Well,
years.
they're still doing the podcast together.
You love that, don't you?
It's an interesting move.
I don't know what the fuck you're doing. I have no idea what you're fucking doing, and I don't like
the
it.
Parents fight.
I don't like what you're doing. I don't like it, and I don't. I think this thing what you're doing right now. I made a mistake. It's been like this whole right. Be honest.
Really dying.
Back me up here.
It's good though.
This whole time, no, just back me up for a second, all right? This whole time,
Back me up, asking for you to be on his side before making the valid argument. Go ahead.
Also, yelling at them, and they've been hitting you up for the last 3 hours to come down here, and you're like, "What?"
I haven't. I'm not done with them. I'll tell you that right now.
It's the day after.
I'm not done with them. I'll tell you that. It's day after, right?
They are assholes, Bobby.
I'm almost done. So
I don't even want to even go there with you, pal. I don't even want to go into the arena with you because I will fucking bring out my fucking swords. Okay, let me say something. All right, ching ching. All right, ching ching.
Ching ching.
All right. So let me say something.
Swords.
This whole fucking podcast, I've been looking over, and you do this.
Ching shang.
You do this thing like.
Yeah, give us his moves. What does he do when he's fucking with you?
He tries to smile, but his eyes are rage. So this is what he goes. And I know that look right there. It's in your eyes. The fury is in your eyes, dude. And what I'm saying to you is just let go, soften your eyes.
It's a quarter-inch from Bobby's mutta.
Yeah.
Don't talk about my eyes, buddy.
Soften your eyes.
Talk about soft.
And
eyes.
let's be positive now, dude.
I don't critique your eyes. Don't critique my eyes.
Oh. That's right. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Do what you want to do with your eyes.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're right.
I want this camera to be directly straight up. I'm just fucking making faces.
David, by the way, David was
parents.
too good for our chair. He said our chair was bullshit.
Yeah.
He doesn't like our bullshit chairs.
I didn't like your fucking raft.
Yeah.
A blow-up chair. I'm sorry. This place makes millions. I know you got orange paint. You did that. So start cutting corners up there. Orange paint.
Let's bring up the set from their show from him and.
Oh yeah, mine's stupid.
Let's no.
But
We
ours
want.
isn't like a real show.
Oh, fuck off!
Fuck
it's
off.
a very real show.
Well, we don't really have people in that much.
Let's see the images.
We never have video. That's our problem.
Why not?
The problem.
Why don't you do it?
We're trying to do one with just me and Dana this year.
Oh, that's right. I kept telling you guys to do it.
It's so crazy. They just didn't want that, and I was like, it's like having a newspaper, guys. We should have video. That's why you can't find video.
Also, 2 TV movie stars should be a fucking.
And I can't believe it does well, even without, because you know what? It was Smartless you could point to. They don't do it.
Yeah.
And Conan didn't do it. And guess what? This year, Conan did it.
Smartless is a little different than you guys.
Smartless is different.
Yeah.
But we have people,
There you go.
there's just us. Look how adorable.
Where are you guys being held captive there?
That's in my basement.
Jesus fucking
Did you
Christ.
come there, Bobby? You've been in my house.
Many times. Many times, man. Or the games, we should fight. I've been to fights.
You know, I will give you a compliment.
What is it?
Santino is pretty funny. I saw his act. I
Thanks.
see his act. My friends like you, they always go, do you see this guy? He's very funny, Bobby. You do a nice job. And I saw you the other night. And you act like this is what people tell you. You act like you're just thinking about this on stage. You are. That's why there's no punchlines. But no, you did good. You were over there. And I watched you. Remember I saw you the other night? We shot
With improv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you always are funny.
Always funny.
Okay, here's the next thing you have to do for me. Next time we do a gig together, you tell whoever it is, give me your money.
Okay. Okay. How many times do we have to do that, though?
Just once.
One more time.
Just once.
So I'm going to have them give you my money.
I think
That'll be funny.
that'd be kind of
They
fun.
think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll
Just
be
go
like,
get-
Bobby, you sure you want to do this?
But tell him,
I
go,
go, yeah, I
go,
will.
he needs it right
He
now.
needs
And then I'll
it.
go, he won't know.
He's
He
sick.
doesn't even know how much he has.
He's sick.
Yeah, he's sick.
We'll start a rumor that he's sick.
Yeah.
So you bought some drugs off me.
Spade's
Yeah.
sick. Yeah, he needs help. He's like an oxy.
Ozempic.
No, that wouldn't make you. Ozempic is for weight loss.
I know.
He's on
But
oxy.
that's what I bought him from.
Oh.
Yeah.
Guys, that banana's hitting.
There's-
The bananas.
The sugar, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm in it now. I'm in it, Santino.
Once you get,
Here's Bobby. I'm in it.
I'm in it.
You can start filming.
Yeah.
Jesus, the most unusable podcast I've ever done in my life.
Do you think?
Where's your list of questions? Where's your?
I have some.
Do you do
right
any
now.
prep? Any prep?
Yeah.
No.
Dude, we had Dan Aykroyd. I was like this. Look, and I'm like, look at this. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He's a legend.
You motherfucker.
You're a legend too, but we're friends.
I like it.
You don't hang out with Dan Aykroyd, do you?
He says legend. I go like this. I'm one too. I go.
Yeah.
No, Danny Aykroyd is one of the all-time greats of SNL. So of course I want to go. There's too much. From Ghostbusters.
Yeah, too much.
And he also loves fucking paranormal shit. Hey,
What about Mike Myers though?
Mike Myers is great.
Don't you think he might be one of the most prolific post SNL guys?
Sure. I mean, and the movies he didn't do Sprockets. They wound up not doing that. He didn't do Coffee Talk.
Oh,
Wow.
I just think about fucking beyond Wayne's World and then Shrek
Sure. Okay.
is absurd.
Oh yeah, Shrek, right?
To get into that franchise is
Oh my
insane.
God.
Do you have any? Can you pull up Google, guys? Can you? Do you fight over who punches the keys, or is it?
No, it's Carlos. Only Carlos.
See if you can find Farley doing Shrek.
There was not right. He was supposed to be
I
Shrek.
finally found video where he was doing it.
Wow.
That's it, right there.
Rare footage of Chris Farley as Shrek.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, listen, he did it sort of his own voice. I think.
Now, come on, what do you want?
Is that really
I
weird?
don't have
Is
time
it?
to set it to music.
Oh, this is another one of those onion things.
No, this is one of those drop it and leave me alone.
God, he's doing his
things.
exact voice.
Well, why don't you want to talk about it?
Why do
I
you
think when
want to
Mike
talk?
did,
Why you answering?
I like that.
That's so wild.
It's
to
so
hear him
wild.
Do that?
he had 4 days left. I heard 5 days left of that,
No way.
and they asked Johnny, his brother, to finish it, but Johnny was too like,
Oh, so he had already done the movie and then he passed?
yeah. And Johnny could have finished it because he can do his voice. How are you? And then Johnny said no because it was too torn up.
What a
about-
different world that would have been.
Isn't that weird?
Wow.
It's so
But listen, Shrek as Scottish or whatever, I wouldn't have picked that, but it was a very interesting, weird Mike thing to do, and it paid off.
It worked so well.
Worked
I mean,
well, yeah.
but how would you tell Mike? Let's do just a couple normal, like on a regular. You know what I mean? Where they go,
yeah.
that's funny. Do a couple like that, and then a couple of the ones we're going to use.
Yeah.
You know,
For
when you're in a
someone to
movie and you go,
take-
I got a trick. I want to try something.
All right.
Wow.
But just do the script once, and then do whatever you want. But Mike obviously was great, and that's all.
That took a lot of balls though for somebody on the production team to go, maybe the Scottish thing is gonna work.
And how about how weird it is? You know, Mike's great, and you trust him. It's still like, what if everyone goes, "What the fuck? Why is he Scottish?"
Right. So the question's never posed.
No one ever.
You never go, how come nobody
fuck?
else is Scottish?
Even Cameron Diaz, the other character, shit. I'm like, where are you from again?
Yeah.
Castle.
Wow.
Where is Scotland?
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah,
A
exactly.
lot of questions.
Is it something that you tell the producer I'm going to do, or do you just do it on day?
Well, you know, someone like him, I would imagine, just
Well,
did
yeah,
it.
I'd be read through. You know, well, we all read throughs with him, and he just does different things and different read. Like,
Wow.
you give him something in a sketch, and he wants to make something of it, and everyone does there. So someone will put a spin on something you don't even see coming, but you can get more laughs out of it that weren't there. You know?
Did you ever make a choice that they didn't end up using that you really liked?
I remember one time I was Hitler's assistant, and so in a sketch,
Yeah.
and so they go like this, and I go, "Yes, mine, Fiera," and every time they kept coming, but it kept getting a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get right on that, mine, Fiera. But the line is just something mine, Fiera.
Yeah.
And then Lauren looks over. So then you're like, oh, because if you're fucking up like Smigel's sketch or Jack Handy, you know they're gonna be like a read through going, what the fuck are you doing? Because it's too scary.
Wow.
Because everyone in there is a great writer.
Did you get nervous? Because I remember just even my show, I would get so nervous before
When you're
table
looking
reads.
over here and you look, is that where you're looking when you keep looking away from me? Here? To the
He looks at the guys. He always looks at the
Look
guys.
at the guys.
But you look all the way over there, or do you look here?
Why does it matter?
Because you're not looking at me.
I'm looking at you now.
When I look,
I'm looking at you
you're
now.
like this. When you did SNL, and I go like,
oh yeah.
It's his nervous tick.
I thought like,
I have a nervous tick.
Yeah.
Thanks for bringing that
There
up.
it is.
Thanks for bringing that up.
fucking better.
Yeah,
Do it
yeah.
again. Do it again. See?
Oh God damn.
Now do the lip thing. Do the lip thing.
Go ahead. When I did SNL,
See?
I have time for one more.
Yeah. So,
He's got
did you get nervous before table reads? Because I just, that's a lot of pressure, right? Because what you do,
Yeah, of course.
you read a lot of sketches. Not all of them is going to get picked.
Well, in fairness, I wasn't in that much. So if I was in something, 'cause there's a lot of little birds in that fucking nest. Give me a little crumb. Like, I just gave you something.
Yeah.
So I want more. Everyone wants to be in more.
Yeah.
I'd see Love It, Sad. He's like, I'm only in 3 things. I'm like, do you even count? Like, who gives a fuck? When I first got there, I saw him and I go, do you really even care? Like, I just think you're hilarious.
Yeah.
Well, I just see you in a sketch. I go, oh, this is funny. He's funny. But they do. And I go, I'll never be like that. And fucking 4 days later, I was like, oh, I'm not in it. It was exactly what I said I wouldn't do. Freak out. Could not be more stressed in my whole life than that show.
Wow.
It was too hard.
The whole time.
Too hard. But I wasn't really gaining ground. It was just, and of course the jealousy is off the charts.
Wow.
Setting off jealous meters in Japan. I just see everyone killing it. I'm like, it's just hard to keep your head, keep your friends, pull for everybody and not go, what about me?
Well, that book, Live from New York, did you read that book?
It's just...
It's fucking crazy.
It's just a weird thing. You're on The Bachelor where they're all nice at the beginning and then it gets whittled down and then they have to hate each other. Not hate each other, but you go, how much can you pull for a guy? Because I'm out. So you have X amount of sketches.
Yeah.
And this happens today. I talk to people, they go, I'm trying to keep my head together, but they give this one so many, and you're like, it's not fair. And you just go, I know, believe me, I've been there. But if you're good, usually, and you need some people picking sketches on your team, because you have to have an alliance in there to help you, because there's so many good ones. If you're not like writing with the person or whatever, they might just go, we'll pick all the ones we like. And there's just not enough. Even if some are good, they don't make it. So
I'm kind of
frustrating place.
I'm glad I never got to do it.
I mean,
I would have killed. In
this day and
retrospect,
age, you
would have
don't
killed
really
me.
need it like back then when there was only a handful of things to do.
Oh, yeah.
But it did help me get everything else. I did okay on there, but once I got on Just Shoot Me, that was a sitcom, and that I had it's sort of more fun because it was more relaxing. They were helping me write. I would add stuff, but it was pretty much them. And I'm like, you just show up and read these jokes. It's like such a fucking miracle. Yeah. It was so different.
Yeah.
Best.
And then doing more sitcoms like that. That was, I'll probably do another one. I did like doing it. And
you would do another sitcom?
I probably would. I don't know. I mean,
a multicam or a single?
I don't know, because singles are good, but they're hard like movies. If it's good, I would do whatever was best.
Right.
But there's 2 I'm talking about right now, and I go, they're both pretty good ideas, so it might happen.
That'd be great.
Really unpredictable.
You really are.
Yeah, you are.
Not at all. Are you winding down? I'll go.
No.
Do you want me to go?
No.
No, what do you mean?
How many of these do you have today? How many of these do you
5.
No, this is it, right?
This is it.
Do you always have a guest, or do you guys just...
No, we've had maybe in my lifetime maybe 6 guests.
Is that
We don't do a lot of guests. We usually do just...
Oh, is that why it was...
Dude, we've been wanting you for so long.
But is that why it was such a colossal fucking hassle to have me come on? I used to call him and he goes, can you come on when I see him in real life? And then I hit him the next day. Hey, where are you like Wednesday through Friday? Anything next week? Nothing, crickets. Like 2 weeks later, oh yeah, I can't do it then. I'm like, right.
Yeah.
Okay, but when do you go? Okay, but well, let's do it for sure, definitely. And then I go, all right, what about when I'm back from the road? And he's like, what?
Yeah. And the real reason I was late is because I wanted you guys to have a little report.
That's smart.
Yes.
Yeah,
so
that
that's
was smart
my
that you did
forward
that.
thinking. Really.
Because, I didn't come in here for a little bit because like on mine, I don't want to see
I actually
the
love that. I love that you stayed out there because I don't like seeing the guest before too much because then it feels like...
Well, you guys didn't talk?
No, we did.
I went out for a while because I go, the first thing I was going to say is something jokey and I'd rather just save it.
Yeah.
The problem was we were waiting on the co-host, so I was doing a lot of due diligence trying to get the co-host here.
Andrew was professional. He got here early. I go, oh, they're not here. And he goes, well, Andrew's in there right behind the desk.
So then I get in the mental space of like, fuck, is Bob going to... And then because David walked in the room and he goes... I'm probably going to leave soon.
Because today it felt like when I was on a sitcom with Oliver Hudson, with Jenna Fisher. Just let me finish.
We just plugging sitcom?
No, let me finish. Let me finish my story.
I did a show called I'm Dying. That also flopped.
I know. Yeah. But I remember one day I woke up in my house and there was a man in my living room.
Oh, I remember that.
Right? And I go, there's someone in my living room. I walk out there and it's a guy that works on the show. He goes, it's 10. And I go, so? He's like, call time's at 6. And that feeling of, holy shit, you know what I mean? And just getting in the car.
Like that feeling I have every single day when I'm late for something. Every time at the comedy show, I go, Mom, after Bobby's here yet? They go, oh, he's not coming. I go, Jesus. Perfect.
Anyway, today felt like that.
Like
when you said, come on, man. The way you said, say that again.
Come on, man.
Oh my God, that
Really sad.
I jumped out.
Everyone was sad. We started on a sad note.
When I say "come on, man" like that, it's like I'm not upset. I'm just disappointed.
Here's my last text to you. I'm gonna go say bye to Santino.
Oh my God, it feels so bad. You know what? That we did it. I don't give a fuck. We have it in the can. It was a good podcast, so fuck it.
This one was?
Yeah, it was great.
It was very good.
It was great.
Comparing it to, hey, Santino, and then I go, by the way, the whole drive here, he doesn't go on way or anything. He's just like, you texted me? I'm like, what's better than your phone to get to you? What's easier? Because most people, it's phone.
Yeah, you don't like to call.
You're like, oh. And then I used to joke about girls when they go, I'm the worst texter. Like, you text them, and then 4 days later, oh my God, I just saw this. I'm the worst at this. I'm the worst texter. And you go, it's always a lie. No one doesn't know how to text. And then, you included. And then like 5 days, and then I answer. I make her sweat about a minute, and then I answer. And then another 5 days goes by, and she's like, oh my God, I'm so bad at this. And then we go to dinner, and the whole night she's hunched over her phone like this. I go, oh, I see you're getting the hang of it.
Wow, that's
so true.
Yeah.
You're like a girl.
You do. Well, you leave a lot of voicey voice.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah, voice text.
It's called a gift.
Yeah, I have so many voice texts saved.
You gotta save.
I save them.
You gotta save them.
They're good.
You gotta save.
I'll tell you a horrible story, and then I gotta go.
Okay.
I used to have a voice recorder like old people. Like beep, leave a message on the phone. Those.
Answering machine.
So
Answering machine.
Answering machine.
Thank you.
Do you have those in? Where do you live again?
Spain,
Morocco. So I go. They make them over there. They get all the way over there. So I have this. And then I got one that's electronic or something because they were phasing out. But when I moved to town, I was doing Just Shoot Me. So it maxed out at 35 messages, and I had 33. And it was Farley, Norm, Sandler, and everyone doing fucking bits because when they call, yeah, you, Sandler, they just do a fully committed, fully formed, hilarious run-on bit. And so many of Farley, are you good? Good.
Wow.
Dave Spade. What are you rolling doobies? Just goes on and on. The stupidest shit. And I go, I want to make an album, something one day. And then the old girl that worked with me went through my office. She goes, I moved your desk. And I go, and I ran in there and she goes, don't worry, I put your phone machine over there. Unplugged it.
No.
And it was 0. And I go,
no.
And I went to the store and they're like, there's nothing we can do.
Oh my God. I'm so mad.
Sickening.
Wait, it's not the girl that you brought today.
No. That one I haven't beat up.
Because I would have beat the shit out of her.
Yeah.
That's insane.
No, she's great.
Oh.
It was just one of those things where you just go, there's nothing you can do. Like, holy fuck. But there was so many funny ones.
Oh, well, thank you so much for coming to our program. I really appreciate it. And
shut up.
Drive safely.
Left you, like, sick feeling.
Yeah, drive safely and good luck with the
Last time I'd blow dry my hair for you. Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I'll make it up.
The Farley ones.
Mm-hmm.
The Farley ones, that obviously hurts the most because the other ones you could talk to again.
Yeah.
Do you have other stuff saved from him that no one will ever hear or see?
You know what's funny? I was just saying the other day that I haven't looked back to my Norm messages because just texting. Because Farley wasn't in a text era, but even Brody Stevens, I don't delete him from Twitter, Instagram.
No, I still have all those texts.
It's too weird, and there's texts and messages, but I can't read them. It's too heavy. But Farley stuff, I have his coat from Tommy Boy. I have his security shirt from Wayne's World that he wore in that scene, and a watch that Lauren gave him. I still have some stuff around the house, but it's not super sad. I showed it to Aykroyd because he did Tommy Boy with us.
Oh, yeah.
I almost didn't even remember that.
Wayne Zelinsky. No, yeah.
Zelensky,
that's right. Wayne Zelinsky.
All right.
Zelensky Auto Parts.
So you don't have to. We do the work.
So you don't have to.
Yeah, something like that.
But you did save a bunch of you. Still
I
have
did,
a lot
yeah,
of that
some
shit
stuff, but it's too tearjerkery
to go through it.
Yeah.
Like, do you ever do this? I know this is dark. I know we're going down this road, but if I've lost somebody, sometimes for some reason I'll just call their phone. I'll just call their fucking phone with some weird hope or something. I don't even know why I do it, but I call the phone until the number gets disconnected or changed.
It's too heavy.
I know. I don't know why, but I do it. I've done that for years for
what
people.
What if they answer hello?
I think about that. Like, what if someone's
What
on
would
the
you
other
do?
line?
You'd freak out.
No, I'd be like, you owe me $50, and you're gonna fucking die.
What do I do with the bad friends? Fucking
Keep it.
Is this your merch?
Yeah, it's our merch. We sell bathroom
David, thank you
keychains.
so much for coming.
Give it up for David Spade.
David Spade a round of applause. Again, give me a hug, man.
And remember to take your chair back too.
Oh wow, rude.
Rude.
Very rude.
You, dude.
Listen, I'll take it. This is the new. I thought this was the keychain.